If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.
Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Randy. Are you ready for an adventure?
Come see our journey today. Battle for the Planet of the Apes scenes. From the original.
The original. We are actually sitting on the original set from Planet of the Apes 1968. This is where Charlton Heston ran up, and also Roddy McDowell, and they ran up, and the cages for the humans were right up here on the above these stairs.
It's all concreted.
And this is exactly where they ran up the stairs. For this adventure, we're at Malibu Creek State Park. From 1946 to 1976, 20th Century Fox Studios was the owner of this property, and it was called the Century Ranch.
Okay, so we're here in the parking lot, which is the lower parking lot of the park, and so we're headed to, if I can read it,
so it should be Rock
Pool.
Yeah.
So we're headed to Rock Pool. Rock Pool is just to the left of that visitor center, and right now we're going to head to the visitor center. Yeah, it's cooler under the tree. It says the visitor center is open from noon to 4 p.m. Saturday and Sunday only.
There's actual water flowing. I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd see water flowing here. It's a pretty popular place to hike. See all the people.
People bring their towels because I understand there might be places to cool off.
Oh. And we're going to walk over towards the visitor center here. Let's see what's happening there. But it's a nice little visitor center. From Battle of the Planet, some pictures from Battle of the Planet of the Apes, or Planet of the Apes, in 1968, with Charlton Heston standing right there. We were able to obtain information about Battle for the Planet of the Apes, and that's what we're here for. From 1973. If you want to call it restrooms, they have restrooms out here.
And bring your own hand sanitizer.
Yeah. There are not a lot of great facilities available at this park. Pool. Rock Pool Trail. That's where we're going. We're headed for the Rock Pool.
Come on along.
We will be looking at a few Planet of the Apes locations. We will be visiting some of the 1968 locations, but our main purpose is to go to the 1973 locations of Battle for the Planet of the Apes. It is the fifth and final installment of the Planet of the Apes series.
She chose wisely.
Chose wisely. She chose the road. The road that they would have had to get the cameras up here. Crystal uphill is killing me. It's about 75 degrees today. Not terrible. Yeah, there's the steps.
Big steps.
They would have had a building. There was a building right there.
For small people.
There was a building right there in that area, right? Yeah. Yeah. They've got areas built over here. And I don't know, you want to be filming with your camera?
Yeah, I was trying to get the napkins first.
Sometimes your camera's a little better at some of the stuff, and at the moving stuff.
Yeah.
But they've got a filming area here, and there would have been structures, and there would have been a structure right where I'm standing. That was actually where Roddy McDowell was at, and then they would run up those stairs. Right there. And Charlton Heston ran up there. This was in 1968. And the structure would have been right here up against this rock. Go up there like. Do you have to work? Do you have to work tonight?
I don't know.
Cornelius, up here.
You have to work tonight?
No.
Neither do I.
They placed the original cages that held the humans on the top of this plateau. To be able to film the cages right there at that spot. Because here's the steps coming up, and then the cages would be here. The original Planet of the Apes starred Charlton Heston, Roddy McDowall, and Kim Hunter. Here's a picture of the beautiful area behind the cages. That's how pretty it is right there.
Funny how cameras don't do it justice. But
No, I know.
to be here to see
I know, but
the
you know, I just came around the corner and I was like, oh, it looks really nice.
really headed to the rock pool. We just saw the structures where they built the human cages. We came down the easy path and now we're headed down into the non-existent creek.
Be interesting to come here after a couple of real heavy rains.
Yeah, I bet you it'd be beautiful. A couple rainstorms, a little bit of water running in the creek.
Don't walk out. There's a lot of poison oak.
Yeah, there's a lot of poison oak, so make sure you stay on the trail.
When they built these things, they built these buildings for Planet of the Apes. When they tore them out, the pieces are just all over the place. They just broke it up. But you can see.
Yeah.
But look at you can see the wire mesh in there.
Yeah. There's his head right there. See him?
I don't.
Zoom in. He's right there.
Oh, I see it right there.
You have your. Yeah, look at that. We've never been hiking and seen a snake before.
Yeah, he's not
All of a sudden,
that's not a rattler.
no, it's not a rattler. It's like a gardener snake, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see him right there. He's all through there.
Yeah.
Battle for the Planet of the Apes starred Roddy McDowall, Paul Williams, and John Huston, the great director, writer, producer. You might remember John Huston as Gandalf in the original Hobbit movies. This is the spot where the meeting happened with the apes in 1973. Area where they practice their rock climbing. These guys are set up to go in. The size of this cliff becomes more evident with the rock climbers.
But they're all on safety ropes, so it's a good thing.
This is the meeting area where the apes all got together to discuss the battle.
In order that I may report upon an action which I deemed necessary, a reconnaissance expedition to the Forbidden City.
What was once the Century Ranch is used for all different activities nowadays.
A meeting of the council, in order that I may report upon an action which I...
Our main purpose was to see the rock pool from the ending of the battle for the Planet of the Apes, where it all ended. People enjoying a swim in the rock pool, which is where Charlton Heston took off his clothes and put them on that rock over there, and then the humans came along and stole them in 1968. The rock pool was used near the beginning of the Planet of the Apes movies, and so it was only fitting that the last movie in 1973 began and ended in the same place as the original movie. No one ever makes this correlation, and I don't know why, but between the two movies, but it's pretty iconic that that happened.
John Huston stood there, and I sat there.
The whole area.
The whole area.
So then you would have been looking, you were looking that way. That way. Pretty much.
Really?
Yeah.
But he would have been sitting here.
And there wasn't anybody diving off of rocks at that time.
I would have been sitting more like this. Like you need to move over. Like got me from here.
Yeah, well that's what I'm doing. Right here.
My children. But as I look at apes and humans, living in friendship, harmony, and at peace, now some 600 years after Caesar's death, at least we wait with hope for the future.
Not give a knows about the future.
Perhaps only the dead.
So now you see that when Christina was younger, she worked for the Central Casting and had a few bit scenes in movies. It made for a fun visit to the Century Ranch, as not many can say they were actually in the Battle for the Planet of the Apes movies. If you enjoyed our vlog, please subscribe.
Ring that notification bell.
And give us a like. It lets us know you care.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Not give a who knows about the future.
Perhaps only the dead.